Imagine reaching into an old coin jar, pulling out what looks like nothing more than a tiny copper-colored coin, and discovering that collectors are willing to pay astonishing amounts for examples that have the right date, the right mint mark, and the right condition. Every single day, ordinary people spend coins they never bother to inspect, completely unaware that some of the rarest treasures in modern numismatics can hide in plain sight. Today, we're revealing 3 incredible coins that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. And the first one is a tiny German €1 cent that most people would never give a second glance. But here's the twist. Not every 2005 German €1 cent is valuable. Only certain examples with the right characteristics, outstanding preservation, or collectible appeal have created serious excitement among collectors. That means one tiny detail could separate an ordinary coin from one collectors desperately want to own. Stay until the very end, because today's final coin has surprised even experienced collectors, and you definitely don't want to miss the hidden details that could change the way you look at every coin in your pocket. Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, where we uncover fascinating coins, collector stories, and rare discoveries from around the world. If you're passionate about coins, make sure you're subscribed because we bring fresh coin content and new discoveries regularly. Now let's begin today's countdown. First up, at first glance, there is absolutely nothing dramatic about the German €1 cent, dated 2005 with the D mint mark. Millions of people have carried similar coins in their wallets without ever stopping to admire them. It is small, lightweight, and often overlooked. Yet among dedicated collectors, this little coin has developed a reputation that continues to spark conversations and inspire treasure hunts throughout Europe and beyond. The D mint mark tells an important story. Germany produces euro coins at several different state mints, and the letter D identifies the coin as having been struck at the Munich mint. For collectors, mint marks are far more than tiny letters. They are clues that reveal where a coin began its journey. Even the smallest detail can become incredibly important when combined with scarcity, condition, or unusual striking characteristics. Introduced as part of the euro currency system, the German €1 cent became a symbol of a new monetary era across Europe. While most examples entered circulation and gradually became worn from everyday use, collectors have always searched for the finest surviving specimens. Time has a remarkable way of separating ordinary coins from extraordinary collectibles. Years of circulation, scratches, corrosion, and damage gradually reduce the number of attractive examples available, making well-preserved coins increasingly desirable. The composition of the coin is another fascinating aspect. It features a steel core coated with copper, giving it the familiar reddish appearance recognized throughout Europe. Despite being made from inexpensive materials, collectors understand that true value does not come from the metal itself. Instead, rarity, preservation, collector demand, and historical significance combine to determine whether a coin becomes ordinary or unforgettable. One of the reasons this particular issue attracts attention is because collectors carefully compare every detail. They examine the sharpness of the design, the clarity of the mint mark, the quality of the strike, and the original surfaces. Even subtle differences can make one example far more appealing than another. The better the preservation, the stronger the interest from serious buyers seeking to complete specialized collections. Finding a fine-condition example that has remained attractive after years of circulation is not always easy. Many coins from this period have accumulated scratches, discoloration, or heavy wear, making higher-quality survivors increasingly sought after. This growing demand keeps collectors constantly searching through old collections, inherited boxes, forgotten jars, and dealer inventories, hoping to uncover an exceptional specimen. For this reason, experienced numismatists never rush when examining their coins. They inspect every date, every mint mark, and every surface under proper lighting. A simple habit of carefully checking pocket change has led many collectors to discover fascinating pieces they might otherwise have ignored. Some online listings and private sellers advertise exceptionally high asking prices for certain 2005D German €1 cent coins, but actual values depend heavily on authentication, condition, rarity, and completed sales rather than asking prices. If your particular example has rare characteristics and is professionally authenticated, it may attract substantial collector interest. The value you mentioned for this example is $40,000, but that figure should be treated as a claimed or exceptional valuation rather than a guaranteed current market price, since coin prices vary widely based on verified auction results. Whether or not a coin reaches an extraordinary price, one thing remains true. Every collector knows today's overlooked coin could become tomorrow's headline discovery. That possibility is exactly what makes coin collecting so exciting. Before spending any older euro cent, take a moment to inspect the date, the mint mark, and its condition. You might uncover a fascinating collectible hiding in plain sight. And remember, here on American Coin Secrets, we bring fresh coin discoveries, collecting knowledge, and exciting numismatic stories on a regular basis. But today's countdown has only just begun, because the next coin raises the suspense even higher. Next up, the countdown continues, and now we're looking at a coin that almost everyone in Poland has seen, but almost nobody stops to inspect closely. At first glance, the 2017 Poland 1 grosz with the MW mint mark appears to be nothing more than a tiny circulation coin. It has passed through countless hands, disappeared into jars, and been forgotten in pockets. But what if one of these ordinary-looking coins had characteristics that collectors simply couldn't ignore? That's exactly why this coin has sparked curiosity among numismatists and treasure hunters alike. The story of the 1 grosz dates back to the modern Polish zloty currency system introduced after the country's monetary reform. Although it represents just 1/100th of a zloty, this humble denomination has become an important part of Poland's everyday history. The 2017 issue bears the MW mint mark, representing the Mint of Poland, Menika Polska, in Warsaw, one of Europe's oldest and most respected mints. Every coin produced there carries a small piece of Polish heritage. This coin is struck from copper-plated steel, giving it its familiar reddish appearance while keeping it durable enough for years of circulation. On the obverse is the magnificent white eagle, Poland's national emblem, surrounded by the country's official name. The reverse displays the denomination 1 grosz, framed by oak leaves, symbolizing strength and tradition. While millions of people have seen this design, collectors know that even the smallest detail can make one coin stand apart from another. What makes collectors so interested isn't simply the date or denomination. It's the possibility of finding a specimen with exceptional preservation, an unusual striking characteristic, or a verified mint error. The majority of these coins entered everyday circulation and quickly accumulated scratches, wear, and discoloration. As the years pass, attractive fine, extremely fine, and especially uncirculated examples become increasingly difficult to find in original condition. That's why experienced collectors examine every single coin carefully instead of dismissing it as ordinary. Many beginners make the mistake of thinking that only old silver or gold coins deserve attention. In reality, modern circulation coins can become fascinating collectibles when they combine rarity, condition, or unusual production features. The thrill of coin collecting comes from the possibility that something overlooked by thousands of people could become the next exciting discovery. You mentioned a value of $30,000 for this coin. That figure should be understood as a claimed or exceptional valuation that would require rare characteristics and professional authentication. Typical 2017 MW1 grosz coins trade for far lower amounts in collector catalogs, so any unusually valuable example would need to be verified by experts before such a price could be justified. The biggest lesson for every collector is simple. Never spend a coin without checking it first. Look carefully at the date, the mint mark, the strike quality, and the overall condition. Those few extra seconds could reveal something far more interesting than an ordinary pocket coin. And if you're passionate about discovering fascinating coins from around the world, don't forget that American Coin Secrets brings you fresh coin discoveries, collecting knowledge, and exciting numismatic stories on a regular basis. Stay with us, because the number one coin in today's countdown is even more surprising, and its story is one you won't want to miss. Next up, and now, we've reached the number one coin in today's countdown. This is the moment you've been waiting for. It may be one of the smallest coins you'll ever hold, but its story has captured the attention of collectors across Europe and beyond. Meet the Germany €1 cent dated 2004 with the J mint mark, a coin that most people would overlook without a second thought. Yet for experienced collectors, Every tiny detail tells a story, and sometimes that story can lead to a remarkable discovery. The letter J identifies the coin as having been struck at the Hamburg Mint, one of Germany's 5 official euro mints. Every German euro coin carries a mint letter, A, D, F, G, or J, and collectors often build complete sets by finding every mint. That tiny letter beneath the design may seem insignificant, but it is one of the first things serious collectors inspect whenever they find a German euro coin. Introduced during the early years of the euro currency, the 2004 issue represents a period when the new European currency was becoming part of everyday life. Millions of these coins circulated from hand to hand across shops, markets, and countries. Most became scratched, worn, or damaged over time, but a small number survived in noticeably better condition, making them more desirable to collectors seeking attractive examples. The coin itself is struck from copper-plated steel, giving it its familiar reddish appearance while providing durability for circulation. The reverse features the denomination 1 euro cent beside a globe and Europe, symbolizing unity across the continent. The obverse displays the iconic German eagle, a symbol of strength and national heritage that has appeared on German coinage in various forms for generations. What keeps collectors fascinated isn't simply the date or the mint mark. It's the possibility of finding something unusual. A sharply struck example, an exceptionally preserved coin, or a genuine mint error. Experienced numismatists know that the smallest differences can make a coin far more interesting than its face value suggests. That's why they examine every edge, every letter, every surface, and every detail under proper lighting before making a judgment. As the years pass, attractive examples become harder to find because so many coins have suffered decades of circulation. Fine-condition pieces with pleasing surfaces and clear details remain appealing to collectors who appreciate complete date and mint collections. While most examples are common, the excitement of searching through ordinary change for an exceptional coin is one of the reasons coin collecting continues to grow in popularity. You mentioned a value of $35,000 for this coin. That figure should be viewed as a claimed or exceptional valuation that would require extraordinary characteristics, such as a significant verified mint error, exceptional rarity, or professional authentication. Ordinary 2004 J 1 euro cent coins generally trade for only small amounts in the collector market. This is exactly why every collector should slow down before spending older coins. A quick inspection of the date, mint mark, condition, and any unusual features can reveal whether a coin deserves a closer look by an experienced numismatist. That brings us to the end of today's countdown. If you enjoyed uncovering the hidden stories behind these fascinating coins, be sure to subscribe to American Coin Secrets. We bring you fresh coin discoveries, collecting tips, and exciting numismatic stories on a regular basis. Until next time, keep checking your pocket change, because the next remarkable discovery could be hiding in the coins you already own.